Square. Enix. Gonna have to watch out to not scream into the microphone so much. I do be screaming. So, where were we? The journey to the dawn. The evil cult's machinations have gone into full effect. And we are now in a never-ending night. So we need to reignite all the flames to bring back the dawn. We've already defeated the cult leader, Mint, who was actually not Mint. But, yeah. Let's see. So we lit the flame in Beasting Village. And found out about the Dark Hunter. And how she tortured the animal that we didn't adopt as a chat. And then let herself be killed by it. And I wonder what her story is, aside from being the evil person who works for the cult leader. Because she said the name of the cult leader as she died, but... Hello, Clive. Welcome to the stream, governor. Welcome. Anyway, apparently this place is completely immune. I'm just inventing new ways to pronounce words. It's immune to the shadow. Apparently. We're calling it immune now. Okay, let's see. So, obviously. I guess we'll go here then. No point thinking too hard about that. Have you escaped the Eds or... Okay, hello. Look, I did it. Okay, we've done it. Successful stream, GG, yep. Just wanted to do that. I'm gonna chill out on the couch now. It's kind of sad not to have the music. It'd be nice if, like, at least, I guess it's meant to really make it extra ominous, but it would be cool if there were a theme for it. So there's a theme for places, like, covered in the shadow. But what if there was also a theme for just the world covered in shadow? Like places where the shadow isn't immediately active, but it is night? I don't know. Words. So, we are going to the Tranquil Grotto, which will likely not be all that tranquil.
Ready to be prey? Right. Come on then.
Where was I?
We really need to give him a job.
Blaze on, flame.
Thinking time. Pierce them. Frost. Study harder.
We aren't exactly, do let me know if I start to clip the mic really hard again. Don't want to hurt your ears. Let's see. Temenos, what kind of job are you getting? Apothecary is good, I think, for him. Throne A, I guess we'll have you be. Needing a second job sure is realistic these days. Love the immersion, indeed. Gotta diversify. Alright. I have no idea why she would be the conjurer, but I'll just do it. I don't know. I don't want to sit here thinking about stuff for too long. Okay, she's a conjurer now, I guess.
Let's go. Go on then.
Strike them down. Finish. I've gained valuable insight.
I suggest you get out of my way.
At least we got to hear the voice lines very clearly.
Go on then.
Ready? Fire burns within you.
Very well.
Fire. How weak. Study harder.
I always get lost in this place. So yeah, this week was surprisingly lightweight. Pretty happy with that.
Strike them down. Finish. I've seen worse methods.
Another minute of ads. We'll have to. There's something to say about that, but we'll talk about it when you're back, I guess. Yeah, the shadow is here.
Do be gentle.
Here we go. Huh? Go on then.
I need a plan. Magias.
Ready?
Unable to steal, huh?
Take this!
Where was I? Now die!
I've seen worse methods.
The hunt is on. Right. Go on then.
Now then.
Imagine if they never explained the shadow. Like, imagine if the shadow could randomly happen,
My
like it does in a normal playthrough, but the game never actually gets into what it is.
To work.
So you could have the game theories about it.
Now let's grab some food.
Would be kind of fun, but you know, would be spoop, yeah. The unknown is often the scariest thing, but yeah.
Shall we?
Shall we?
Thanks.
I've seen worse methods.
Come and get me.
The map doesn't very clearly show where we need to go here, so I guess it's down to exploring.
I owe you.
Right. Go on then. Whew, I'm hungry.
I wonder if I explored this. Yeah, I did. Questions do be answering themselves.
I suggest you get out of my way.
Let's go. Huh?
You know, I wonder if there's any popularity polls for this
Where
game. Like, I feel like it used to be
My turn.
used to be a pretty big thing that you would have special polls, especially in Japan, I think. Because it can also reveal interesting differences in tastes between the regions. There was this one. I would have to get way into Persona to explain that, but
Let's play.
let's just say there's some major differences between regions on which characters are well liked and which aren't, which is interesting. And I wonder if it's the same here. I can't imagine Ochet being anything but the first place for the world, though. Any country that doesn't have Ochet in first place probably should get nuked or something.
My prey awaits. Huh? Go on then.
I need a plan. Magia's finished. I've seen worse methods.
I don't mean it literally, of course. You know it's serious when the women start singing into your ear ominously.
Let's go.
You know, it's one of those silly... The Mega 64 and other channels like that used to do funny skits that were like, what if X or Y game happened in real life? But imagine if you got out of your house and there like a purple haze hung over the entire like environment, and then you start to hear like women ominously singing into your ear. It's like, okay, I'm going back inside. This is not the day to go outside. Okay, so what are we going to face off against here? Oh, nothing? Okay. Let's see.
Out of my way.
Here we go. Go on then.
Thinking time. Magia's finished. Study harder.
See, so the dancer and the warrior. We have those in our... Oh, actually, we don't have the warrior in our party. Wait, Lady of Grace. That might actually be... 1 second, I'm dumb. Possibly. I forgot which deity is the Lady of Grace, or rather which class she's associated with. Okay, well there we go. Dancer, yes. You know what happened in my brain? It's funny because I got really confused because I thought I have the dancer out, right? But Throne is not a dancer; she's the thief. I got confused there, but maybe because she reminds me, in terms of like character, she reminds me a bit more of Primrose. That was an interesting wrinkle that happened in my brain. So I was like, why? So that's the dancer, right? So why isn't it glowing? Yeah. Interesting to see where this...
It was hope that drove me to live, to survive. Drove me away from death's clutches, to guide others along the same path. But hope was a mistake. There is nothing worth living for. Nothing in this cruel, unsightly world. There is no dawn worth waiting for. What would you give to see the morrow, Lord Ageha?
I was thinking it was Kazan, but that has implications that I don't want to think about.
Kazan.
So we know that Hikari's arc is related to the demon plot because the sword that Mugen had was demon possessed and made him get possessed by demons too. But how Kazan fits into this? Oh dear.
Why did you betray us? You lifted up Lord Mugen to the throne, then you tore him down from it.
An eagle must hide its talons. It was the only way to catch my true quarry. The Dark Blood Blade. The sacred treasure of Clan Ku. Not an easy thing to steal. Not so long as Mugen stood in my way. So I cut him down with Hikari's sword.
You? What are you?
This guy is like 3 chess moves ahead, apparently. Indeed. You know, throughout the entire... I don't know if I voiced this thought because my brain is chaos. Chaos. But I was thinking throughout the whole story whether or not he would betray us. Because he is like this kind of scheming people, right? You never really know if you can trust those. Because even if they scheme in your favor, you never know to what extent it is in your favor. So yeah, I always thought, and then at the end I was happy because I was like, okay, so he's cool, he's chill. They've pulled that on me for a few stories now, because I felt the same about Mint, you know? It's like, oh, you know, there has to be someone in with the cult, like right near Temenos at the start. And then the game was like, nah, it was just the obvious evil talking lady from the Inquisition. And then it was Mint after all, so interesting. But also kind of sad to find out that a lot of the people we had as friends are actually not on our side.
For years I have hidden my intentions from Ku. My very name. But now you shall know it. Oboro.
Oboro.
All I did to prevent the tide of darkness that waits on the morrow from reaching us. Within this blade slumbers the power of the shadow. The power to quench the flames. However, such a feat cannot be accomplished without a sacrifice. the accursed blood of Darkest. If not for its taint, we may have seen a desert free from the stain of crimson. And now, I end this. Hikari. Goodbye, old friend. This world's end calls to me.
I was thinking that we might have to fight him.
Soon, you shall have the world you envisioned. A world without bloodshed. For oblivion shall bring peace.
That's not peace. Yeah, what do you have to say about that? It does go to show you, because he says, are their values so different? The way he said it, it's like he believes in the same thing Hikari does, right? What a coincidence. Wow. The statue pairs and truffle benders have been the crossed path once every time. Indeed. So, it's interesting to think how someone can share your values and then act on them in such a completely distorted way. I'm sure everyone has seen that. Like someone who ostensibly believes the exact same things you do, but applies it in such a twisted or confused manner that it's basically destructive. So, are we gonna have to fight Kazan? Because I was expecting that, but this is the first one to have no battle. This one had the battle with Mint. This one had the battle with Monster. Monster. And this one doesn't have a battle. Interesting. It's sus, yes. It makes me wonder if we're gonna... So... That's why I was wanting to see if I can fast travel. Because if you can't, that's a great tell that the game is gonna pull something on you on the way back. But...
I'll take.
Oh, the ghost child. I wonder if we're finally going to get something about the ghost child. I wonder if the atmospheric sound was always here, just covered by the music. Because it's quite ominous. I keep wanting to skip to the day to see if something's different during the day, but...
I have a request. Interesting.
See, I wanted to see if the ghost girl was beside the tavern here.
I have a request.
This man is new, right? A young man who leaves town each and every day, supposedly heading east towards an abandoned road. Ask what business takes him there and he will simply deflect with a polite chuckle before pointedly asking why you need to know. The bed of the Titan is not where we're going. We're going to the Felsun ruins again. That makes sense. That's where that other cult got massacred. No ghost girl here either. That has to be by design, right? They wouldn't accidentally remove that.
Stand aside or fight.
If the ghost girl is the boss that I have to fight in a bit, like if the ghost girl is the boss and they build it up for that long, I'm gonna have to, I don't know, turn on my webcam and dab on cam.
My prey awaits.
Or something, I don't know, because it's cool. It would actually be very uncool, but...
Now it begins.
I'm in my pajamas though, so I don't know if I want to turn on the cam.
Allow me. Next.
Now then. Ah! A touch of poison.
Ah yes, very effective.
Ow!
The blessed Awu.
The hunt is on. Here we go. Go on then. All right. A touch of poison.
Now it begins.
I should probably actually equip people, like optimize equipment.
How's next? For the pride of Ku.
Indeed. Right, so we are once again in the midst of the shadow. This is the last available location, but I'm going to assume 4 more will open up after this.
Allow me.
There have to be 8.
Let's go.
It's the Octopath, after all.
Go on then.
I need a plan. And I've seen worse methods.
This place continues to be ominous.
The hunt is on. My prey awaits. Go on then.
Okay, pick the one that is none of their weaknesses. It's not a misclick, it's strategy, I swear. I swear, officer.
Magia
I owe you. Prepare yourself. Allow me.
It's my turn now. Now then.
I need a plan. I've gained valuable insight.
Okay, back to the ruins. Oh, there's a... Oh, a journal fragment. Oh no, oh no. Journalist dead. I did a diary. The one good journalist, and she dies, of course. I finally got hired as a scrivener, unless she isn't good. I haven't read the note yet. Okay, I finally got hired as a scrivener, and for the Delta Times too. All the world's information flows through a newspaper, a river of facts alongside a paper water wheel, an endless procession of scoop, scoop, scoop. As a journalist, I'll dash about the world investigating, covering, and breaking news. What better way for me to carry out my mission? I've thought about this a lot, and everyone has some fact they're hiding. Vast sums of knowledge locked in noggins the world over, but how to crack open these repositories and acquire those tasty secrets within? That's the rub, of course. As I am now, I doubt that I have the dexterity to pick any of those cranial locks. I was raised in isolation, always out of the loop, hiding quietly on the outskirts of society. There's a positive way to spin that, though. I spent all the time that I wasn't talking to people observing them. Here's what I learned. People let their guard down around cute little animals. A scowling guard captain will play cuddly-coo with an adorable puppy and soon confess all his gripes to the precious thing. And so I will become the puppy. Yes, puppy. I'll wag my little doggy tail, act the part of the friendly little non-threatening furball, and slide right into people's confidences. Okay, so she is just a normal journalist. My brother may be the soaring eagle with his bird's eye view, but I'll be a sharp-eyed hound, keeping my nose to the ground and sniffing out every last detail I can find. Furry bait, though. Indeed. What if she was actually secretly a beastling? That would be fun. The eagle. Is Kazan her wait. Does that check out? Wasn't Kazan the eagle? Am I making connections that do not exist? Okay, then in other words, this is Kazan's sister. Okay, one is advisor to a warlord, the other becomes a journalist. So, okay, so I've made the connection correctly then. It's all connected. I'm starting to look like, you know, the meme of the guy with the, like the board with all the post-its. Are we gonna have to fight her then? It's kind of, you know...
The hunt is on.
Thinking time. Magias.
It's kind of sad that a lot of these people were just either in with the cult or at least not acting for our benefit.
Go on then.
How's this?
Now, similar to the twist in Casty's story, which is still one of the best ones in the whole game, I would like to see how much foreshadowing there was. I mean, the scene where she, like, mock-sacrificed herself was very silly.
My axe is sharp.
Magias.
For a true
Study
friend.
harder.
I do think it's cool that all these people were, in one way or another, in the clutches of the cult. My oldest memory is crimson, a spray of bright red droplets and a harrowing scream. A crowd fleeing in all directions and enemy soldiers mercilessly cutting down innocents. Some of them even laughed as they did it. Amidst this I was a stone. Still in my tender years I neither cried nor wept nor cowered, but merely watched the chaos unfold. Being raised in a war-torn land does things to an impressionable mind, and I suppose something had already broken inside me. I would have died that day, cut down like the rest were it not for my brother. His cunning carved a path for us out of that hellish place. My brother is brilliant, so much so that the enemy king spared him if he would serve. Yet despite his genius, despite how shrewd the plans he proposed were in their attempts to avoid bloodshed, the blood always flowed. Humans steal, they kill, they take and they take and they take. Lives, possessions, land. It's the state of our nature, a simple fact of our existence. My brother and I have seen so much together, and we've both reached the same conclusion. The world doesn't deserve to see another dawn. The life of man is nasty, brutish, and ugly. Why not make it short? Okay. So dishonesty and general misanthropy. Very on brand so far. Aha. I need her on our side, and I need you to convince her that's a good idea. My brother's face was flushed as he handed me the letter addressed to Raimei. Perhaps he'd been in his cups. I didn't need to ask him why he would be celebrating. The fundraising in Montwise was going swimmingly. It completely recontextualizes these characters, yes, so it's quite good, yeah. Normally I just kind of leave through like, yeah, but this deserves to be read out loud. On my way home, I spotted Hikari. He's the key to everything in Ku, and if our machinations go according to plan, my brother will get what he's after. I doubt Hikari has a clue who I am, another tactic proposed by my brother Dearest. No prior familiarity with me will help move things along down the line, but though Hikari doesn't know anything about me, I certainly know a lot about him. Hikari has another side to him, a second personality that my brother says was born from his family's cursed lineage. Somewhere in the past, Clan Ku's blood mingled with that of the infamous Dark Archmage Darkest. Right. Sparking a history of our sacrifice, a more odious bloodline I do not know. As I passed Hikari in the street, for a moment I felt as if our eyes met. His gaze was steady and true, just as it was when he was a boy. How had that bright spark in his eyes not dimmed over time? He had seen the same horrors I had, been through the same terrible war. You know, you could have let that persuade you that this wasn't the way, this wasn't the conclusion you needed to draw. This is bad. Hikari was captured before I had the chance to deliver my brother's letter to Raimei. If Hikari is killed, it'll ruin everything and we'll have to start over from scratch. Clan Mei calls the fortress of Stormhill its home, coldest place in Solistia, and I hate it. I wonder, oh, we got saved by surprisingly reasonable man working for Raimei, right? That was convenient. Clan Mei calls the fortress of Stormhill its home, coldest place in Solistia, and I hate it. Time is of the essence, yet this frigid blizzard is battering me about like a leaf in the wind. If only I could take 2 steps without being blown free back. Yes. By the time I finally reached Stormhill, Hikari had already been released. I can only assume he managed to sway Raimei on his own. I handed my overdue missive to one of Raimei's retainers and quickly put that chilly place behind me. Okay, that almost gave me some chills. Unbelievable. Oswald is sentenced to life imprisonment. It took me a moment to process the judge's verdict. I blinked, doubting my ears. What was going on here? He was supposed to be executed, wasn't he? I ran as fast as I could to find Harvey. Like, I skimmed and got to that line and I was like, wow. This isn't... Because I was reading the first lines and I was thinking... I'm hoping that this isn't what it's supposed to be. I'm hoping that she's shocked because it's unfair, but no. Yeah? Oh no, yeah, maybe? Let me read the rest before drawing any more conclusions, but it's shocking. I should have known. That swine had stuffed leaves into the judge's pocket to bribe him into that decision. Why? I want him to see the power of my perfected magic. That's his reason, the blighted fool. Pride. Worthless pride. We need the Book of Demons complete. What if Oswald finds a way to interfere? When I gave my report to my brother, he simply said, just watch the spectacle unfold. Apparently my brother had already taken Harvey's massive ego into account when he made his contract with the man. If that's the case, then I suppose this isn't a problem at all. Regardless, I should hurry and gather what information I can about Frigid Isle. So... Wow. But actually though... So Kazan and this lady, the journalist girl, are some of the worst people in the entire story. Even though they're both presenting as like very friendly people. Like there's almost so the cult leaders, right? So the cult leader is just she Mint, right? She's basically a demon. She's lived for many years, so you expect it of her. But these people, these are just human beings. I am distinctly disappointed.
I shall be your opponent.
My prey away.
This is some really compelling stuff, though, that's for sure.
Come on then.
How very dare they, indeed.
I need a plan.
I hope once I'm completely done with the game, Clive, I hope we can talk about all the well, we can do it on stream too, but there would be a lot of chaotic random thoughts to talk about. But yeah, I wonder how much foreshadowing there was for Kassan and for the journalist girl and all that. Because there must have been.
Prepare. There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my soul.
Right, there's more to read here. Like, normally I'd be annoyed that there were so many notes in a row, but this is like... This is, there's a chapter in Umineko When They Cry that's called... That's referred to by fans as, like, the cheat sheet. It's a chapter that basically lays it almost states outright all the solutions. It's the chapter they say before you start it, make all your theories, you know, and this feels a bit like that. This is where all the cards are on the table. It's like this game's Gate of Finis notes in it. Yeah, very much like that. Okay. We saw a cloaked figure talk to Harvey, right? I guess that was supposed to be her. I'm trying to remember, but as you know, my memory can be surprisingly specific and then completely useless all at once. I feel like there was a moment where a cloaked individual walked up to Harvey, but we do see a lot of cloaked people in these stories. I concealed myself among the chattering students and slipped into Harvey's lecture. The Book of Demons is nearly complete, so he was in a jovial mood. When I saw my chance, I gave Harvey the news. Oswald had tried to escape Frigid Isle and died in the attempt. I thought the news would throw his high spirits off a cliff, but instead he started giggling. It was creepy. When he finally settled down, he merely said, "I need to prepare for my guest's arrival," and vanished back into his laboratory, humming cheerfully all the while. It's like he thinks Oswald is alive. Is Oswald alive? It can't be, and yet if so, then he will come here to find Harvey and seek his vengeance. Wait. This could be perfect. I doubt Harvey will honor our agreement and hand over the Book of Demons without a fuss. If I can set those two against each other, it might create the perfect opportunity to slip in and swipe the book. I wonder if my brother had predicted this too. Wow, I'm trying to read serious notes and I keep mixing up my letters. Predicted. Good lord. Harvey has left for Dusk-Ruined Shrine. The remains of Archmage Darkest will provide the final piece that Harvey needs. The Book of Demons will soon be complete. I found a nice cozy place to conceal myself, and sure enough, Oswald showed up. Just as I predicted, the two fought it out and I was able to retrieve the Book of Demons in the wake of their battle. There was one surprise, however. Harvey escaped alive. Huh? Huh? What was that bright flash of magic? A glimpse of a force that may dwarf even that of the Book of Demons. The girl. Does she have some special power within her? Oswald entrusted the girl Elena to his assistant before setting off on a journey. Like Alpetes, the blood of the Lumina family runs in Elena's veins. Alpetes, was she involved in killing her? Well, the cult is, so I guess she must be. Lordy me. The blood of the Lumina family runs in Elena's veins. I'll need to continue monitoring her to watch for suspicious signs. Day after day, Elena sits at her desk and pours herself into her studies. A diligent girl, I suppose, but I am curious as to why her brow sometimes wrinkles and she cradles her head in her hands. Still, her eyes are bright and her gaze seemingly set on some happy, far-off goal in the distance. A marked difference from when I saw her in Harvey's company. There was only worry and fear in her eyes then. My heart nearly leapt out of my throat when I heard that assistant's voice suddenly ring out behind me. "Can I help you, miss?" I immediately turned and tried to distract and dissemble with my tried and true cover story. "Can I interest you in a newspaper subscription?" She smiled then, eyes warm, but I sensed a keen suspicion burning deep within those friendly eyes. I will not underestimate her again. No one else has ever noticed me when I didn't want to be found. I'll need to abandon my surveillance. Too risky. Besides, I've seen nothing suspect in all the time I've watched Elena. Might as well move on to more important matters. That's actually a relief, considering what happened to Alpetes. We're seeing the thread through all these stories now. Well, here I am in Kennelbrine. Word is that I can find someone who has the lost pages of the Book of Knight's original manuscript. Caldena, captain of the Sacred Guard, seems to be moving as Arcanet predicted and assembling these pages. There's a potential problem, however. A nosy inquisitor named Temenos seems to have caught wind of all this. Arcanet has her eye on him, but I can only pray he doesn't make any problems for us. I'll need to be careful not to draw his attention too. The Book of Night is close to being fully restored. Once it is, I'll need to move quickly to retrieve it and fulfill my mission. Allying myself with Arcanet was merely the easiest means to that end. My brother did tell me to be wary of her, however. He was quite forceful about it. I wonder why. I mean, he knew she was dangerous, obviously. It seems like Kazan is... These two are both very conniving and intelligent, but Kazan seems more intelligent still, I guess. How many... Look at how many notes there are! We're gonna be raiding for a good while, folks. Take out your notebooks. Dear diary. Caldena, captain of the Sacred Guard, is driven by a lust for vengeance. To achieve that end, she seeks to make the power of the shadow her own, and with the restored Book of Night in hand, she set out for the Twilight Shrine. Her naive dream of avenging her people will never become reality. Why, you ask, your diary? Because the right Arcanet taught her is purposefully flawed. So there I was, hiding in the shadows of the Twilight Shrine and waiting for the perfect opportunity. Lo and behold, Caldena's right went awry, and she transformed into a most hideous form. No one told me I'd have to deal with some horrible monster. This is above my pay grade. Okay, so she's not powerful. She's a manipulator, but... Indeed. I assumed at the time that it was just a classic case of course you can't control the demons. Because we had seen it before in Hikari's story as well. Luckily, I had no need to fear. The Temenos showed up and handled the Caldena problem for me. I suppose Arcanet was behind this well-timed arrival. What a puppet master. Bravo. I finally understand why my brother warned me to keep an eye on her. I slipped down to the ritual site after Temenos made his exit and retrieved the Book of Night. All that's left is to combine it with the Book of Demons, and we'll be able to complete the Dark Blood Grimoire. Here I am, grand old Timberane, just in time for the coronation ceremony. Word on the street is that an apothecary named Trousseau is going to rain on the parade with a storm infused with shadow energy. His goal, and I quote, is to extend a hand to save all in need. What a nice notion. Oh, okay, so based on what we're reading here, did Kazan convince Trousseau to become a monster? Because if Kazan did, that's pretty dirty of him. Let's rewind the clock. It was 1 year ago that Trousseau lost hope in the future and started down this path. He was out gathering medicinal herbs when he stumbled into Lost Seed. Oh, okay. Claude. There he met Claude, who gave him the Book of Night. Claude was disappointed with the encounter, it seems. He had swayed Trousseau to his side, but couldn't persuade an apothecary in the man's company. With a regretful sigh, he told me that this other apothecary's eyes were filled with a motherly strength, deep wells of kindness that belied his sense of fierce determination. What was her name again? Ah, yes, Cassie. She stopped Trousseau, saw the people of Timbrain to safety, and even dealt with the poison rain. As if that wasn't enough, she also managed to mix up medicine that could combat the shadow on the spot. Claude's intuition was right. Cassie is someone to keep an eye on. My brother will need to know that we have another dangerous potential wrench in our plans. So it was Claude. Claude that convinced Trousseau to become like that. Claude put his arm around him. And he said, Trousseau, you know what?
I've impregnated countless women.
And then Claude was like, okay, I'm going to kill everyone now.
Hunt or be hunted.
Magius.
Much appreciated, Oswald.
Now then. There. My prey awaits. Huh? Lightning time.
My turn. Allow me.
Here we go.
My turn. There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword.
Okay, I'm gonna have to read a lot more, I guess, so I'm gonna grab a Coke. 1 second. Because lordy me, my throat is gonna implode. Need a drink. Sorry about that. Oh, interesting. I met a merchant today in Clockbank. An honest fellow with laughing eyes named Patricio. He's boasted that he'll rustle up 80 billion leaves and buy the rights to the steam engine from its current owner, Mr. Rock. Then he'll give the technology away to everyone. When pressed on why, he said, things like this should be shared with the whole world. Patricio confuses me. If I can borrow that ruthless rock's words, it is human nature to take from others and give unto oneself. Despite his noble declarations, I'm sure Patricio will prove himself no different from the other slime. Greed and self-interest will win out in the end. They always do. Still, I'm vaguely curious as to how his story will play out. I'll follow this Patricio, though I'll keep my expectations low. Placing your faith in others will only get you betrayed in the end. I like this. So, I've told you before, I've mentioned before, how I like that Patricio is like this very idealistic person, not a grudging or evil bone in his body. And that's exactly that leads to like people who are deeply like misanthropic, have become deeply cynical, don't understand people like that anymore. Like, it clashes with this, like, this innate evil of humanity thing, when someone can just emerge and be so effortlessly good. I always like that. It's why I like Ochette too. She's also, like, just effortlessly good. I wonder if she let herself be persuaded and then they took her out because she started to change her mind. Oh, am I supposed to not read this in this order? This is a bit confusing. I was just going left, right, but... My brother made a deal with Harvey. Craft the Book of Demons, an evil tome said to be imbued with the magic of Darkest himself. Why, you ask? Well, dear diary, because we needed to restore the lost Darkblood grimoire. The rub here is that neither my brilliant brother nor even Claude knows how to make this tome. Thus the need for Harvey. The one thing my brother does know is that the remains of Darkest are a key component. When I shared that vital tidbit, Harvey smiled. That's all I needed. It sounds like he was already most of the way there. He's a valuable asset, so we'll do everything we can to assist him. Harvey has an unhealthy obsession with a scholar named Oswald. No, let's call it what it is. A severe inferiority complex. Well, she's perceptive, at least. Harvey told me he'd gladly give up the Dawn if it meant he could best the man. We let Harvey read the Book of Night in order to pull him into our intrigues, but honestly, I think it wasn't necessary. That bottomless well of envy in his gut, properly manipulated, would likely have been motivation enough. Besides, I don't trust him. No normal person can fathom that twisted mind of his. See, this was 14. I like the bafflement in these words. It's well written. Patricio has gone and done it. He has gone and done it. He's humbled Rock and actually wrested the rights to the steam engine from that greedy tycoon. Still, that's nothing compared to what he did next. He actually gave it away, just as he said he would. Things like this should be shared with the whole world. He's lived up to that grandiose statement and then some. The heat of his passion even melted Rock's icy heart, and I didn't think the desert sun was hot enough to do that. So, taking a step back, what Patricio did is impossible, unimaginable, inconceivable. I've observed countless people in my time, and to date, every one of them is motivated to varying degrees by self-interest. People are always willing to step on others to achieve their own interests, but Patricio, is he truly different? Is he someone who can at last transform this dark, ugly world into something wonderful? What do you think, brother? So she really did start to question it. She saw someone who defied her perspective of what people can be, and it made her doubt. Interesting. I wonder where that leads. I'm properly invested in this. I didn't think she was gonna be such a good character, but there we go. Welcome to my humble castle. That was how he greeted me when I arrived in Lost Seed. Lost Seed. That's one way to say it. Lost Seed. Before he took me on a casual stroll through that rotting mausoleum of a town. I struggled not to gag on the stench of death and decay, all the while him smiling and breathing deep as if taking in the airs of a tranquil mountain meadow. This ghastly man's name is Claude, and he is a descendant of the infamous Archmage Darkest. It is said that his notorious grandfather gave him a taste of the blood of the malevolent god of darkness Vida. Aha! Frighteningly enough, while he was still in the womb. As a result, the man is blessed with eternal youth. So basically, he's double demoned up. With the blood of Darkest and Vida within his veins, Claude's fate was to become the Dark God's vessel. And yet, he rejected his destiny and instead chose to impregnate countless women to pass that honor on to his offspring. For our part, we don't care who the vessel is, just that we have one. Claude, however, seems to have preferences in the matter. Preferences. Fa! The man sired countless children with countless women and set his progeny at each other's throats. To the bloody victor goes the ultimate spoils. I shivered as he looked me up and down, his eyes seeming to pierce my very soul. It was as if he was seeking to plant a murderous seed inside me, too. You know, this is an interesting thing to... It's interesting but unsettling, right? It would be, for someone like that, would be very different for a woman to be talking to him than a man. The way it was described, how he looked at Casti, too. He seemed properly disappointed that he couldn't persuade her. When he handed me the Darkblood staff, he told me that the woman who stole it for him has a lot of potential. His words. My purpose in Lost Seed fulfilled, I hurried out of there. I can't wait to hand the staff over to Arcanet and let her handle the cathedral's sacred flame. I wonder what exactly is going on with that town, because it's continues to be confusing to me. I mean, I understand Claude and his sick little game of making his offspring kill each other, but I don't understand the constructs, the sort of undead creatures that roamed, of vessels they were, not constructs, vessels. I don't understand those. I was wondering if she would come up. When I don't know if it was while the ads were holding you hostage, but I was thinking if we would get to know more about Petrichor. Because we don't get to see much of her. We hear about her, and then we see in the memory that she's already let herself be killed. Dear Diary, today I met with Petrichor, the woman known as the Dark Hunter. I'd introduced her to Professor Harvey several years ago at Arcanet's request. She was talkative today and had this to say. I met Arcanet when I was young, and it was then that I swore myself to her service. Ever since I have hunted for her and her alone. Even slaying the legendary monster known as the Guardian of the First Flame at her behest. Sometimes I hunted people too, like the time I came to possess the Dark Blood bow. Once again, my lady has use of me, and so I shall gladly obey. I nodded along. So it's interesting, right? She's deeply cynical, but she's not really insane like the people she works with. Both she and Kassan are like have this complete. They're basically just there's this cold despair about the world and about humanity. But they aren't really particularly sadistic or insane, like it was Claude who made Trousseau kill people. These guys have set up the situation with Harvey, but that was to acquire the book. They didn't like him at all. So they go for their own ends, but they're very... I like the different kinds of evil we're seeing. Because evil can be a very complicated thing. Anyway, not to start like waxing poetic about story beats, let me continue on. I nodded along, and when she was finished, she showed me a monster. This beast, which she had captured on Totohaha, looked at me with eyes filled with loathing for all that walked on this earth. I asked her what it was, and she told me the result of years of brutal conditioning and a healthy dose of Harvey's science for good measure. The result, an abomination crafted through repeated and horrifying experiments. A soul this steeped in despair would surely prove to be a great source of power. It seems that leaving the flame of Totohaha in her care should prove no issue. The unpicked animal, yep. I can't believe it. How did Patricio turn that economic desert of a town into a hopping commercial hub? That business idea of his was inspired. I must admit that watching Elrond's department store come to life woke something warm inside me. I told Patricio that the world's filled with people groaning under the weight of 1,000 problems. It's fresh ideas like this that bring a ray of joy into troubled lives. For once, I really truly meant what I said. I should never have poured my heart out in public like that. I suppose my declaration was proof that he's cracked my emotional defenses and convinced me to believe in him. In my defense, he's really something else. Before I knew it, I was promising to help. Truth is, I'm excited to see what magic he'll pull out of Patricio's hat next. Guess what, dear Dari? This is the first time I've ever helped someone for something that wasn't directly related to my mission. Let me stop for a moment and also appreciate the fact that he convinced the Elrond to invest 80 billion leaves in him. 80 billion. The question is, will Patricio prove to be a man of integrity? Will he really use those leaves to help the world and not just to line his own pockets? Just a little longer, only a bit mind. I find myself needing to see what he does next. So I read these a bit out of order, but this one ended with her seeing that he did indeed use the money for good.
Howdy there, friend.
Very interesting. I wonder if what the visions behind these flames are never happy. So I wonder what happened to her. I'm worried that she changed her mind and then got killed because she was no longer useful to the cult. Though I feel like the way Kazan warned her of Mint tells me that he does care about her. So I don't think he would kill her, but.
Here all in a day's work.
And in spite of all that, no boss fight. Well, let's see what's revealed here.
Now what have we got here? A sacred flame? Here of all places? Have I stumbled upon a scoop once again? Why, I believe I have. I'm glad that's done.
Wow, it really picks the worst moment for ads, huh? I'll just eat some nuts while I wait for you to get back. Wouldn't want you to miss it. It's interesting that she's doing the act even when she's on her own. I think that tends to happen when you're in deep cover. I don't think it's good for the human mind to pretend to be something you're not for an extended time. I think you eventually become it. That's a cliche to say, but I think it's very true.
There's no need to keep up this cloying facade. To wear the mask of a chipper, unflappable scrivener. No. Now I bring an end to this dark, wretched world. To liberate its people from their pain, their suffering, and their hatred. Just like I swore to you, brother. Together, we will usher in the night. I kept a close eye on the travelers, all while my allies and I worked behind the scenes. Until at last, I found the book I sought. The Dark Blood Grimoire. With it, I will smother the sacred flames that they will never again light the way for the dawn. I offer this gift of blood. May the flames turn cold and dark. Mortals. Gods. Who was it that drew the line between them? The blessed? The accursed? Us? Them? Berticio. Would that we had never met. I'm sorry, brother.
Based on what she said there, I wonder if it was the plan for her to sacrifice herself like that. Oh. Huh. So she survived? Oswald being nice and empathetic. How nice. Now visit your daughter and we'll be square. I was assuming that there would be four more flames, but I guess each of these four was for a set of characters. Is this gonna be the end? That's a rhetorical question, obviously, but we've been going for over an hour, and I'm pretty sleepy, but I do want to see the rest of this because now I'm really hooked in. I guess we'll go there. We'll go there and see what awaits.
Let's have ourselves a showdown. Here goes.
Here I
So the demon that
I've gained valuable insight.
the demon that appeared in, well, god, demon, you know, the evil god, whatever you want to call her, Vida, she appeared in Temenos' story. She's also the person in the shadow that tried to capture Casti and Chet. I saved, right? So I'm guessing that we're gonna have to face off against her. I saved. Okay, good.
My turn.
Thinking.
Here goes.
Here I
Here we go. Huh.
Thinking.
predictable.
Oh, shucks. Much appreciated. Uh-oh. Here's a pick-me-up.
Many thanks.
Let's go. Huh.
Here I come. I'll end this. It's over. I still have much to learn.
Okay, so here we are, and here it is. Vidania. Yep, looks climactic enough. That's the place we saw in when the story started.
Do you know where we are, Temenos?
The battlefield of the gods. Vidania.
Vidania?
The Isle of Illusions. A legend passed down by the Order of the Sacred Flame. To think it actually exists.
Illusions, eh? So that means we've dropped plumb off the map.
The legend says it was sealed on the ocean floor by the power of the sacred flames.
The sacred flames? Then why is it here? The flames are burning bright, aren't they?
Yes, but there was a moment before we reignited them that their light was snuffed out.
And that was enough to break the seal?
This is what they were after. Those who would deny the dawn.
To world's end. Is that where you are, Kazan? Is that where you plan to call down the night?
Oh boy.
It's here. I smell a quarry unlike any other.
Oh, there he is.
So, the flames burn once more. Alas, too late. The night fast approaches. And now it shall have the blood it was promised. For we are the night.
Wow.
Doubtless your journey was a trying one. You deserve the rest ahead of you. You came here seeking the dawn, yes?
My face from the nice man who helped win the arena is the big bad. Indeed. Truly scandalous. A betrayal.
I must ask, why? The road you took here was soaked in the blood of those who opposed you. Was it worth it? I suppose it matters not. There is no evil in this world. No good.
When people start telling you that morality is but a point of view, you know they're gonna do some villainous stuff.
There is only that which we believe in. Can you tell me without a shade of a doubt that the dawn is worth all you have endured?
Yes.
It is. No question about it. Hmm? What's wrong? You look like someone just ate your lunch.
Your journey will soon reach its end. And then, where will you go? No matter how far you travel, you will never escape. Because no matter where you go, there you will be. Humankind is cursed to live in darkness. Everywhere they squabble over some matter or the other. Forever. This world is cruel, unsightly.
This world is imperfect. If only I could wash away the impurities and make it as beautiful as me.
Or something to that effect.
So, it must end. Tonight, let us share that dream.
Now I am become chaos. Devourer of all life in this world.
She became the Eye of Sauron.
Even you, foolish mortals. All shall be mine.
I found my hope, my dream. I'll keep everyone safe. That's what a hunter does.
Travelers, where are you? Nothing exists here. The emptiness is staggering. There is naught but darkness. Soothing darkness. Comforting darkness.
That doesn't look very comforting.
Thinking time.
Vide. Oh no, indeed.
Magius. Very effective.
Bravo!
Here we go! Go on then!
My turn. You're in for it now. I've got it. You've been exposed.
I'm just getting warmed up. Burn bright, old Satan. I ain't one for holding back.
I knew you would. Magius.
Much appreciated, Oswald.
Here we go!
Not yet sure how to deal with this. So I'm just
Here's a pick-me-up.
My turn.
Okay, okay.
Thanks. Here I come.
Uh-oh. Don't underestimate me. Yeehaw! Let's do it. Here's a pick-me-up.
I'm starving! That's my quirk!
It's a bit of a shame that we didn't have all the BP lined up for this.
Sorry about that.
My turn. I won't be afraid. I fight for my friends.
Yeehaw! Here's a pick-me-up.
Thank you, Patricio.
Oh, more eerie tentacles are appearing. I like how in the music it alludes to the final battle theme for the characters, but it doesn't have the resolution, which leads it to sound more ominous. You know, that one. Excuse my tone-deaf singing, but we like it when we do storytelling via music. It's good. It's good.
Sorry about that.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, I don't know why I gave it to Particio. That was silly. Oh well.
Magia's found a weakness.
Bravo, bring it on. Burn bright, old sexy flame.
This is bad. That's the stuff.
Ow.
Check. Yeehaw! Let's do it. Here's a pick-me-up.
Thank you, Patricio.
Okay, okay. We're not really going fast, but we're not getting wrecked either. Just feels like a challenging but survivable situation right now.
Whoa, time out. Shame.
Oh, whoop, that was bad.
Magia's
Iota, prepare yourself. Strike. I can still still fight. I won't be afraid. I'll end this.
My prey awaits. Wahoo! Let's hear from
Whoa, time out. Here's a pick-me-up.
Okay.
In pursuit of knowledge. Feel my wrath. Magya Stigmateo.
Thank you kindly.
Oh dear. I was not prepared for that. Good thing yeah. Haha.
my axe is sharp.
Oh dear. He's on. Damn.
Here I go.
Oh boy.
Prepare yourself. Casty.
Well, I am definitely paying for me not having my characters leveled up now. I suppose I deserve it. It was going pretty well too.
Yes.
Rone. Here you go.
I'm all right. I'm all right. Sleep comes.
Obviously couldn't spoil the surprise, indeed. Yeah.
Hang in there. I will never fall.
Considering how the final boss worked in Octopath, I should have guessed that something like this would happen, but...
Atlia.
The reflect is really annoying.
Here you go.
My audience awaits.
Oh dear. Well,
You sit down and die yet.
I could keep using soul stones, but it's gonna reflect on me again. But you know, I'll at least damage the other things. Okay, that was a funny noise. Sorry.
Where was I? Blaze on, flame.
It isn't over yet.
She does have the best reflected noise, indeed.
Together now. Just a little.
Cleaning time. Hang in there.
Thank you, Throne. My turn.
Prepare yourself.
To work. Be here.
What to do?
This feels like a very uphill battle from this point onward, because I'm just not prepared for it, but I'm still alive somehow. I'm surprised that people didn't just immediately get killed by the attacks, that's for sure.
Hang in there.
My audience awaits.
Here I go.
I extend a helping these hands.
A pinch of this. Coming off. Prepare yourself.
How did this?
All is
I'm grateful to you.
Oh, that was not my intention.
Well now.
Use this to
Not my thanks, Kirsty. It's my turn now.
a new beginning.
At this rate, I
for your medicine.
Thank you, Casty. What to do?
It's pretty yike over here, yes.
Prepare yourself.
Be healed.
Ready?
Playtime's over. But I won't hold back. Fire burns within you. All right.
Oh boy.
The winds of favor blow. Here I go. I extend a helping hand. This
Very well. Be healed.
not help. It's my turn now. The winds of favor blow.
Ready?
Watch me.
Boy, oh boy. I wish I could single target the soul stones now, honestly.
Hang it
in there. Thank you. My turn. Hang in there.
Thank you, Throne.
Here I go. This will hurt.
Oh dear. Be healed.
This might be. We're gonna get hurt many times in a row, so. Oh, that's just that clears the buffs, I guess.
A new beginning.
Here I go.
No mercy, only pain.
Naughty deeds fitting now.
Okay, he's gonna start eating. Wait a minute. Vita. Wait a minute. Was Vita male or female? She's female, right? I guess I'm getting confused because the Dark God from the first game was male, but he had his daughter. Okay, not like it really matters that much. And women's, yes. Right.
The winds of favor blow.
Be healed.
Not hard.
This battle probably would have gone better if I hadn't got all my if I didn't have all my high level characters in the other party. Like if I switched back Patricio to this party, this already would have been a much more even playing field.
Prepare yourself.
Time to shine.
What are you even weak to?
Playtime's over. Wind whirls about you.
Oh dear.
Well, this is going to hurt.
A pinch of this.
Many thanks.
All right.
Okay, her magical power is garbage, so that's not all that good, I'm afraid. Mean but accurate. I mean, yeah, that's the way it is.
Hang in there.
I am in your This isn't good. Be healed.
What to do? What to do?
I extend a helping hand. These hands. Naughty deeds.
Don't overdo it.
Watch me.
I can't believe I'm still in this. Maybe I'm not in it. Maybe I'm just waiting for her to go into red and then instantly kill us.
Now then.
Don't underestimate me.
At least I'm doing science. There is that, yes.
This will make it.
Thank you, Cassie.
Where was I? Blaze on. Damn.
Time to shine. Together now. Hey, be
That
gone.
helped.
Use this
A
to
new
break that.
beginning.
It's my turn now.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Here you go.
You have healing hands.
Okay, he's gonna start eating the hands.
What to do?
I extend a helping hand. A pinch of this.
You're feeling all better.
Oh, that was the wrong. I did the wrong type. I was supposed to do healing. It's not a fatal mistake, but it was a pretty bad mistake.
Be healed.
Thanks. My turn.
That was inefficient. Mini rip, yes. There's no... I wish I knew what other stuff she's weak to. Might just be weapons. We can't actually bring our dear friend... Should we just try... Should we just science it up right now? Okay.
It's my turn now.
My turn.
Oh dear. This. Be healed.
Cleaning time.
Watch me. But I will hold back.
Who is most useful to us right now? I need to think about this, but either Temenos or Casti is most useful to us right now. Casti, I think.
Ta-da. My turn.
Or maybe not. You can see I'm making well-informed, smart decisions right here.
Now then. This is what it means to be a star. I can do whatever I set my mind to. Whirlwind blow.
Here I go. Prepare yourself.
Miss. Okay, well.
At this rate. This will make it
A new beginning.
what to do, what to do. Use this. Thank you.
All right.
What if I summon George and he ruins everything? He has weird effects, right? So, I don't know. He could do it for the meme, but I don't know.
The winds of favor blow.
Rona, this.
All is
I'm all right.
Pain, be
Don't
gone.
underestimate me. Not like this. What to do, what to do.
Now we're definitely in Onyo territory.
Use this. Don't underestimate me.
I've used all the super rare items. And for a reference, can I acquire more Almighty Olives and Holy Grills, or have I, by using those two, used them all? You can tell me that.
come, little lamb.
Okay, very useful. They are quite rare, yeah.
I have a talent for making do. This
Ready?
Oh, I wish I had one more chance to attack, because he's gonna spawn his gosh darned arms again. Well, there's only one almighty olive. I see. Well, that's tragic. Well, if that's what it is, if that's how it is, that's how it is. If I win here, I'll take the loss. It's a bit of a shame, but I'll have to win against the other dark god, the traditional way, I guess. Exactly. I mean,
Here you go.
I am in your debt.
Coming over. This will make it
A
all
new
right.
beginning.
from now on, this is a very uphill battle.
Hang in there.
I will never fall to the likes of you. Rone!
Thank you, Casty.
I'll use this.
Not like this.
All right.
At least Spear Merchantman can take his place. Promoted to main character at last. Indeed. Finally. It's his time to shine.
Here you go.
Thank you, Agnia.
Oh boy.
Prepare yourself.
It isn't over yet. This is what it means to be a You don't want to miss this. Pain.
A new beginning.
Ow!
This.
It's my turn now.
Agnia's latent power has served us well here, that's for sure.
I have a talent for making do. This will teach you.
Oh dear. Here you go.
I can't die yet.
Could I fall?
Ow! Time to shine!
He's in the red. She's in the red. She's in the red. She's in the red. Please. This is awful. This is awful.
Thank you, Agnia.
Cleaning time.
I wish I had a scholar so I could test what her weaknesses are.
Hang in there.
I owe you one.
Could I
Coming
fall?
up. This will make it all.
Stellar work, Cassie.
Long sleep comes.
Not bad. Watch me.
Right as the ads start, things got really bad.
Hang in there.
I appreciate it, Brony.
Hang in there.
This is not repent. Be healed.
You're too kind, Temenos.
All right.
Welcome back. As the ads played, I got very, very close to death. Like everyone's down to 40 or something and we clawed our way back, but it's not looking good. I have ruinous relics, but they reflect, right? They get reflected by this annoying arm.
Dusty!
My turn.
It can't reflect when it's... Can it reflect when it's unconscious?
Hang in there.
I will never fall to the likes of you. Did this. Sorry.
Well... Well, now I know. So, I think this is going to take some prep, and then we'll have to tackle it next time. Because I am pretty sleepy. And yeah, I don't know if we can get ready for this. For starters, how would I get the characters to the right level? Are there any difficult encounters I have yet to fight that I should fight with those characters, maybe? Splitting them in half might be enough. I'll have to think about that, because I have significantly deflated from that situation. I wonder if we can ever go back to Frigidile. But yeah, I think I know it's a bit disappointing, but I think we're gonna have to do this next time. So I was thinking I'll at least make a start on evening out the playing field a little. That was my idea, but you know. Okay, I'm glad I'm glad it was at least somewhat entertaining. Oh. But yeah, I was thinking about making a start on something at least.
I have a request. Interesting.
There's a secret dungeon, but you need a brain to work out how to get in. Okay. As you know, brain is not my strongest suit, but so these vessels are all failed attempts to be worthy to contain the soul of Vida or something. So, are they his children then? Kind of, sort of. But then how does his work? Barely coherent. Because the Ori described it as a mausoleum, implying that they're all dead. They seem to be having a rough time of it. This was the guy with the almighty olive. Inbreeding, though. Okay, so first off, Conjurer, completely frickin' useless. Okay, see you in a bit. I don't think I'll be going for too much longer, but the Rite of the Sun is like the only thing that I could possibly see as being very useful. Also, I think the Conjurer fit looks really good on her, actually. Okay, let's see how...
All right. My axe is sharp.
What to do? Thanks.
What to do? What to do?
Axe attack.
That all? Where was I? Blaze on, O sacred flame.
My turn.
Darkness descend. Here I go.
Well, that was not good.
Axe attack now.
Thank you, Kesty.
Also, yes, a massive plate of chicken nuggies is a complete meal and a pox upon anyone that suggests otherwise. Yeah, you'll get no argument from me there.
My axe.
I've had meals like that occasionally.
Blaze on, O sacred flame.
It's my turn now.
Okay,
My axe is sharp.
I wonder if it would be faster to train like this or to just have everyone have like half the party.
What? And so it goes.
But what happened to the woman who had the child? At the end of Throne's story, what happened to her? Are they never gonna tell me that? Did they just forget? What happened to the child? Hire Elrond, refight boss, save scum for XP. It's not a bad idea. Suggestions for which boss I should be going for? The weakness removing salamander in the cave with all the chests. Which one was that again? This one? Okay, then I remembered correctly. So we'd need to hire Elrond then. Definitely didn't go to the wrong location, don't worry about it. I'm going to doubt that I have the rare food he likes. I'll just do the money. Wait, do we have anyone who can befriend? Bribe, we need Particio for that. Or higher, rather. Okay, let's see. Congratulations, Particio. You are now the new Oswald. It is, yeah. Okay, also, we should probably actually be sure to learn some skills for these jobs we're giving them, because Could also do the places that would get the items to box up the inventor items. Yeah, possible. Possible. We'll just tackle some stuff like that while we think about it. I honestly feel like I could have won there if luck had been on my side a bit longer, because we already got her down to the red, so that's hopeful at least. Oh, he's outside at night. Right. Please tell me I'm not overlooking him or something. Okay, well, that's troublesome.
I have a request. Interesting.
You found me. I guess you can just kind of go to that boss anyway. Because bosses, like you said, bosses are random encounters in their associated dungeons after you've defeated them, yeah? Just you could probably solo it by spamming all the most expensive hired help with that much money? He could? Might be worth a try. But we'll do that next time. It's tempting to go again, but I wanted to do some. I wanted to finish some stuff tonight before we have family weekend. So yeah, sleepy also. Hey, it gives us something to look forward to, because I'm pretty sure if next time we're just gonna be sure to win. Remember when good music? I remember.
Let's play.
Now it begins.
Cleaning
Oh dear.
I'm just getting this.
My turn. I take what I want.
We've actually encountered some of the bosses from the sea as well. So are those
Let's play.
just random encounters
Now
all
it
over the
begins.
sea now?
Next.
What to do? Thanks.
Yeehaw!
Fun.
To work. Now die.
No!
Temenos.
If he doesn't get his EXP, there's not much point to doing this.
Hang in there.
Go.
Here I
I'm just getting warmed up. Yeehaw! Let's do it.
Interesting. So More like demo knows. Yes.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. So I can just do this. I don't need to go further in or something.
Stand aside or fight. My turn. Who's next?
My turn.
It's tempting to put like really silly music in the background. Because I don't like the silence.
Thanks.
Here goes.
Terminus got instantly killed again. They really have it in for the poor man.
Hang in there.
Never doubted for a second.
Now it begins. There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword. Prepare yourself.
So, once we encounter it, we should activate Bewildering Grace a couple of times, right? To at least try for double EXP? Or at least it's one of the dancer abilities, right?
Next. I still have much to learn.
Well, it's not, I mean, isn't that the most efficient thing to do? We're not gonna get the 100 times EXP.
A customer.
Cleaning time. Open book.
Blaze on, flame.
Here I come.
Here goes.
What?
Now it for the pride of Ku.
I want to encounter the boss at least once before we call it quits here.
Let's play. Ready? Oh my.
Here goes. Fired up.
Very well. Blaze on, flame.
Now it. Who's next? I still have much to learn.
At least we're doing some casual leveling for these fellas.
I'll do what I must.
Ready? Wind blow.
My turn. There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword.
Time to clean up the filth. Cleaning time.
Darkness descend.
Yeehaw! Cold snap.
Prepare yourself. I'm sorry.
Oh dear. Blaze on, flame.
Too slow. Damn.
Bring it on. Cold snap.
Ready? Thanks.
My turn. I need this.
Slow. To work. Elfric, unleash your fury!
Predictable.
Well, that was extremely anticlimactic. Alfred just wasn't feeling like it today.
Hang in there.
Never doubted for a second.
Yeehaw! Cold snap.
Here I come. It's over. For the pride of Ku.
Might as well do that, don't want to lose all the levels I got.
Now it begins. How's
My turn.
Darkness descend.
One.
Drone. Fired up. All in a day's work.
Okay, we're doing some leveling, but we're not encountering the boss. Okay, like I said, I'm pretty sleepy and I wanted to do some stuff, so I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes.
Time to clean up the filth.
prepare? How's
Ready?
Afraid of the dark.
Yeehaw! Take that.
To work. Now stop! Goodness, what a tantrum that was.
I'll do what I must.
Cleaning time.
Well, my RNG isn't doing very good right now either, it seems.
Fired up.
Now it begins. How? I still have much to learn.
Let's have ourselves a showdown.
Damn, this isn't ideal.
Welcome back with the nuggies.
Here
The
I come.
chimkin nuggies. Yum yum.
Next.
To work.
Cleaning time.
Here I come. For the pride of Ku.
Time to clean up the filth.
Yeehaw! Cold snap.
What to do?
Darkness descend.
Now it. Allow me. What's next?
Oh dear. How's that for you?
Yeehaw!
Ready?
My turn.
Slow.
Where?
Now it.
What to do? All tidied up.
Sure is taking a bit.
I shall be your opponent.
I'm just getting warm. Fired up.
My
Darkness descend.
My turn. Keep my friends safe. I still have much to learn. I shall be your opponent.
ready?
Now it...
Fired up.
I'll cleave you in twain.
Bring it on. Fired up. Felt that hit.
Are negotiations over? Thanks.
Prepare yourself. I still have much to learn.
Well, it's almost time. If the next one isn't the boss, we're gonna.
I shall be your
yeah.
opponent.
Darkness descend.
Here. Sorry.
Blaze on, flame.
Fired up.
That's all.
What to do? Too slow.
Oh dear. Blaze on. Very good.
A fine strike, Tempter.
Bring it on.
Looking for a rare
My
encounter,
turn.
Shira's classic JRPG nostalgia. Indeed.
To work.
I'm just
Them good old days.
here.
Prepare.
What?
Oh dear. Oh, goodness. What a tantrum that was.
Okay. We'll have to pick this up next time. I'm sure we'll either just grind or we're just gonna immediately try again and just reorder the party bit. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for stopping by, and we'll probably complete this story next week. Indeed, that was a really cool bit. Really deepened all the characters, Kazan and Ori. So yeah, was the good stuff. Thank you for stopping by, and that'll be the stream for tonight. Bye-bye.